you ready, Karen?
I am ready.
Okay, I'd like to call the meeting of the Human Services Committee to order. Please call the roll.
Chair Swarzy.
Here.
Member Cahill. Here. Member Garcia. Here. Member Desart. Here. Member Galassi. Here. Member LaPlante. Here.
Okay. Do we have any public comment today?
No public comment today.
Okay, the board has received public comment via our online portal. For board policy, those comments were provided to members yesterday so they could be reviewed. Comments submitted electronically will be included in the minutes of this meeting. So
Yes.
with regards, oh, I'm sorry,
I
Karen.
just had a question. I read that public comment. Was she responded to?
I have not responded to her, but I will.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't human services
No, I know, it
related.
was kind of.
So we think that
but I just-
maybe,
Yeah,
you know, maybe she had two tabs open at the same time, and maybe, who knows, I
Yeah,
don't know.
okay.
Anyway, so yes, I will let her
Okay.
know that this is not, this, we can't help her
Yeah,
with her
okay.
concern. Any of our members have any comments this morning? Okay, I would like to share something with this board. The West Suburban Philanthropic Network had their annual awards last week. And on Thursday, the county, along with the DuPage Foundation, were jointly nominated for the work that we've done with our DuPage Community Transformational Partnership. That was our 5-year grant program that awarded over $10 million in immediate intervention and transformational grants throughout DuPage County. The grants were able to touch thousands of lives in the areas in the fields of food insecurity, housing instability, and mental health and addiction. And that's still going on today. Member Garcia, Mary Keating, and myself still sit on that transformational grant board as all the grants have been handed out, but we have to still make sure they're being, the organizations are doing the things they need to do to finish out that grant, and it'll go through next year. But I did want to share with this board, I know some of you guys were on the board back in 2021 when we came up with that, how to work some of those ARPA funds to create this program. And I'm going to embarrass our executive director, Mary Keating, a little bit. So when at the time, Chair Julie Renahan, I was vice chair, and Mary, we met probably for hours trying to figure out what's the best way to use this ARPA funds to help those who need it. With the thousands of charitable organizations out there, it was the brain. She's got the beauty and the brains, but the brains behind this, Mary Keating, was the one that said, hey, we need to focus on food insecurity. We need to focus on mental health and addiction issues, and we need to focus on housing instability. So I just wanted to thank you for being the brains and doing all the good work that you do. So thank you. All right. We'll move on to our agenda, and I'll take a motion to approve item 25-2103, Human Services Committee regular meeting from August 1925. Okay, any discussion? Yes.
Thank you. You know, I often wonder, and I say this a lot, Nick, I know I sound like a recording, but I wonder if we accept a low bid only to have it increase at a later date.
You talking about
That's something on the minutes?
we're
The minutes?
approving our minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Save your question.
Sorry.
Okay, no other discussion on the minutes.
No other discussion.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, thank you.
I apologize.
That's okay. I have a feeling we'll come up again here shortly. I'll take a motion to approve 25-2104 HSP 0040B24 amendment to county contract 74310001 serve issued to Healthy Air Heating and Air Inc. to provide mechanical and architectural weatherization labor and materials for the weatherization department to increase encumbrance in the amount of $40,000 for a new contract total not to exceed $956,434. And this is grant funded. We had a motion and a second. Any discussion? Is this the same question?
Yeah, that's me. So that's not at all what this situation is.
Okay.
The weatherization program has multiple contractors who can do the work. It's catalog pricing. Every contractor makes the exact same amount of money for the work that they do. So this particular contractor had the ability to take more jobs And so what we did was we reduced the contract for a contractor who didn't have the same kind of capacity. So what we do is we farm the work out. As they turn in acceptable work, they get more work. So if they take a long time or there's a lot of callbacks, then they don't get as much work. So this contract is increased because they did a good job and they took on
Makes sense.
more than
Thank
the
you.
others could.
Thank you, Mary. Any other questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. I'll take a motion on 25-2105, recommendation for the approval of a contract purchase order to Megan Butcher to enter into an independent contractor agreement to provide case management assistance to senior services for the period of September 1st, 2025 through August 31st, 2026, for a contract total amount not to exceed $22,000. You got a motion? Did we get a second? Second, okay, thank you. Any discussion here? We'll do a roll call, please.
Member Garcia.
Aye.
Member Desart.
Aye.
Member Galassi.
Aye.
Member LaPlante.
Aye.
Member Cahill.
Aye.
Chair Swarzy.
Aye. Thank you. Take a motion on 25-2106, amendment to county contract 77510001 serve issued to Crowley Engineering LLC
So moved.
to provide engineering services to multifamily homes for the weatherization program to increase the encumbrance by $4,086.72 for a new contract total not to exceed $19,085.72. Okay, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Member Desart.
Yeah.
Member Galassi.
Aye.
Member LaPlante.
Aye.
Member Cahill.
Aye.
Member Garcia.
Aye.
Chair Swarzy.
Aye. Thank you very much. Take a motion on HSP 4525, recommendation for the approval of a contract purchase order to Prescription Supply, Inc. for secondary
So moved.
pharmaceuticals for the DuPage Care Center Pharmacy for the period September 10th, 2025 through September 9th, 2026 for a contract total amount not to exceed $30,000. We got a motion and a second, correct? Okay, any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. I'll take a motion on 25-2107, recommendation for the approval of a contract purchase order to RXM Inc. for supplies for the Fast Pack Elite Medication Dispensing Machine for the pharmacy at the DuPage
So
Care
moved.
Center for the
Second.
period September 2nd, 25 through September 1st, 26 for a contract total not to exceed $26,000. We had a motion, a second. Any discussion? Okay, roll call, please.
Member Cahill.
Aye.
Member Garcia.
Aye.
Member Desart.
Aye.
Member Galassi.
Aye.
Member LaPlante.
Aye.
Chair Swarzy.
Aye. Okay, thank you. I'll take a motion on budget transfer item 25-2108, transfer of funds from the software account to the subscription IT arrangement account in the amount of $1,031 to cover payment of invoices for Carasoft client satisfaction and assessment software for the LIHE program.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, thank you very much, everybody. We'll go on to residency waivers, and I do know we have two, so I'll turn this over to Janelle.
Yes, good morning. We currently have 5 male and 9 female beds at the care center. 4 were already offered to the DuPage County residents. Keep in mind, this does not include our short stay beds, which are duly certified Medicare, Medicaid. Those would always be available to us if we had some need or a quick admission that we needed. Our first person is a 96-year-old. They've never lived in DuPage County, but they have 2 sons, you can see by their letters, that live in DuPage County, and one is within walking distance. So they're really happy to have their loved one so close.
Okay. Any questions here? Okay. Do we want to take a motion or do them both together, Janelle?
I think we're supposed to do them individually, if that's okay.
Okay.
I'll move to approve.
Okay. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, thank you, Janelle.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead.
The next is a 103-year-old female. They've lived in DuPage County, Lombard for 56 years, and then they're currently in Aurora. The son actually worked for the county at some point in time. Applicant can no longer live with their daughter in Aurora and would like their loved one to be here at the care center to improve the quality of life.
Okay.
So moved. Second? Second. Or, yeah.
Any more discussion here? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, thank you, Janelle.
Yep.
And we'll stay with you with our DuPage Care Center update.
So we've had a round of COVID. It's been 10 days. It's been a whirlwind. We've had 3 different units, 14 residents and 7 staff members. Keep in mind, every time a resident is positive, if they have a roommate, their roommate's considered a person under investigation or called a PUI. We also move that individual off the unit to another location, just to monitor them, and sometimes they do become positive. So the symptoms that we're seeing in our residents are sore throat, sinus issues, and cough. Nothing has been severe. For the staff, many are asymptomatic or mild symptoms, so that's interesting. But for this has just been in 10 days. So one of the units was the dementia unit. And again, I think our strategy of moving people off the unit into a COVID, it's been very successful for us in keeping it contained. So 3 center, the dementia unit should be coming off very shortly, coming off isolation. So the other 2 units are still underway. One north is has more impact right now than the other. So yeah, COVID, lovely.
Any questions about the COVID? Member Garcia?
Yeah, just really quickly on the staff, are they pretty much up to date on their vaccines? I'm just wondering if that's why they're asymptomatic.
Right, we haven't had one offered for the staff recently. I think one will be coming out this fall for us. And then we'll go through our normal regulated process of offering that. And there is a certain waiver for those, religious or medical waiver, that they can decline.
But you would say the large percentage up to date as much as they can be, right?
As much as they can be, I would say yes. I think that we're seeing more that are opting out just because of the negative comments that are in the news about the COVID vaccines. So it's going to be more of a challenge for us, for sure.
And Janelle, that was going to be my question. With what the CDC is saying, are COVID vaccinations going to still be available even for the residents?
To my knowledge, yes.
For 65 and older, my concern is that.
Yes.
Yeah. And so for staff, will they still be eligible to receive them? Will they even be available?
I have not received the guidance on that as of yet. Based on what the CDC is saying, we've not had anything come to us that's been impacted by the CDC's comments.
Okay, thank you.
More to come.
Okay, anything else?
And then, yeah, real quick. So we had a Department of Justice survey. This is something that I've not had before. The Department of Justice is doing an investigation into the state of Illinois, not the care center. They're looking at facilities in the state and how they admit residents with intellectual disabilities or developmental disabilities, how they're coded and where they're placed. Are they inappropriately placed in a nursing home? And so we had 6 people come. There were 3 from the Department of Justice and maybe more. The other 2 were from civil rights. And so they came and they interviewed staff, myself, staff on the unit. They interviewed residents. And so I'm not sure what our outcome will look like. They were very complimentary, is what I can say. But again, they weren't investigating the care center, so.
Was this a scheduled appointment or did they
Yes.
just? Okay.
Yes, it was. And thanks to Renee, she really helped, validate. The original letter came through our email, our DuPage Care Center email, which was odd. And so Renee did some legwork and really validated the process for us. So we were very appreciative.
Member Garcia, yeah.
Yes.
I'm assuming that some of this is about Medicaid, whether they're going to be able to use Medicaid for these patients.
I think it's if there's certain programming these individuals should have that's different than your average skilled nursing resident. And some facilities, this is my own personal opinion based on what they were saying, might accept these individuals as a general skilled nursing person and not provide the appropriate level of care that they should have. So all of our residents are screened and they are deemed whether they're appropriate for skilled nursing or not. So if you don't abide by that, that would be a significant concern, but that is definitely something that's been in place for a long, long time.
Okay.
Great job. Thank you. Thank you for the work
Yep.
that you do.
Thank you.
Any other questions for Janelle Chadwick? Okay, thank you. On to our community service update with Director Keating.
Thanks. I don't have much this morning. Thank you for your kind words. I'll just add a couple of things on that. So the actual award was the Philanthropic Organization of the Year. WSPN is made up of folks who work in the sort of, it's executive directors and development directors for nonprofits across DuPage and Western Cook. Some friends of mine told me there were 37 organizations that signed on to that nomination for the county and the DuPage Foundation. So I think that's extraordinary. And I have to give kudos to my colleague, Barb Sapaniak from DuPage Foundation, who was their director of programs, and she and I really worked hand in hand with the whole thing. So, but I did appreciate the award, and it's always nice to be recognized. And then we're in September, so Congress will be back soon, so I get to find out where we stand. I think most people assume there will be a continuing resolution at some point during September. So obviously I'll keep you all posted as I know more about our federal status. Okay. Oh, and this weekend I ran into Member Cahill and I got to meet her brother. Dan, was that his name?
Yeah. And you got to see his son play football.
Yeah, we were at the
Northern Illinois.
Yeah, we were at the NIU football game and
Hey, wow.
they were sitting, I don't know, 2 rows up and
Yeah,
across the aisle.
So
Yeah.
rural,
Yeah.
yes. We all had our red on.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Go Huskies, yeah.
That guy do?
Yeah.
I've heard of him. Rings a bell.
Any questions for Mary? Hey, thank you so much.
Who won the game?
Yeah,
NIU.
Oh, nice.
First 3 quarters were a snoozer, but the fourth
Oh, it
quarter
was
was
exciting.
back and forth. It was fun.
Very nice. Do we have any old business? Okay, saying that, do we have any new business? Okay, without objection, we're adjourned. Thank you, everybody.